那么在拍那个戏的时候，你们怎么选中的那个演员呢？
Which one?
The warlord. Remember
The warlord.
The little bit beast warlord sitting in the middle, and then with Colonel Yu on the other.
Do you remember his name?
No,
the actor?
no.
Me neither.
Is he from?
John. You know, John working with a Beijing casting director, I think, found.
He found all these.
Most of these people, yeah. That guy was pretty funny. He was big.
Yeah.
有没有一些即兴的发挥 Did you improvise on that scene? Or because it's so funny.
Well, we changed. I think we found some changes in it as we were doing it. I like that scene because I think it's the most of the story. These two characters that we play are somewhat mistrustful of each other, and then after they have the scene in the nighttime with the campfire and the colonel explains the Chinese point of view. It's like for the first time, I think, my character begins to respect the other side, his position, and then in that scene with the warlord, it's like I think it's the first time that my character sort of says, you have more expertise here than me, handle it. So you see, for the first time they start to work together in that scene, and so it's funny,
黄先生呢，对那场戏，观众的反应是很强烈的，大家都在有在笑，有觉得很有意思那场戏。
哦，是吗？
尤其是您的表演，
我像城市一样，然后我看到他脸都黑了，然后已经开始了。
That was a very difficult night. That was a very difficult night because we're supposed to be by this campfire in the middle of the mountains, and every 3 minutes, he would, especially because Anthony had a long speech, and a very, very thoughtful moment, and he would be right in the middle, and he'd, like the little motorbike, it was very difficult.
Well, you guys had fun.
It was fun, yeah.
可是那场戏是我非常喜欢那场戏，
还是很有意思的，我觉得。吕燕是来自大陆的超级名模，诺顿先生，您对吕燕的演戏表演是怎么看待的？
I think she did a good job. A small moment, but I think she did a good job. Yeah, she's a very funny person. She'd be a good comedian. She's funny. She taught me good games too.
Really? What games? What?
Like I don't know the name of it, but where you do woo, sure.
The drinking game.
Sure, like
drinking
games.
When you drink?
Yeah, it's fives.
划拳.
Is that what you call it?
划拳
for the fives. Yeah, right.
50, 对.
I'm a master at that now.
Do you plan to teach anyone back at home?
Yeah, I have taught some people.
新媒体新生活，新浪宽屏。
Well, my father worked in China for 6 years. Oops,
6 years.
Yeah, he lived in Kunming, and so I spent a lot of time in Yunnan. Over 5 or 6 years, I was in Yunnan a lot, and I like, to me, China's a very fascinating place to be right now because it's so dynamic. There's just so many things are changing. There's problems that come with the changes, but then also lots of exciting things. To be honest, there's things about China that remind me of the United States because it's so big. There's so many different types of people. That even the landscape is so different in places: desert, mountains, jungle, the cities, and so it's like the United States in the sense that it's very difficult to say anything that covers all of it. You can't. There's no way to to put China into one small definition. You know, it's an incredibly complicated place, and I like that. I like it's very it's very rich.
那么我就想问你，就是 do you think this promotion of this Painville, this PR events in Beijing, any different from the films that you've done back in the America?
No, it's similar. I mean, I've come here one other time to do. We did some press during the film, and we did. I came to the Shanghai Film Festival in the summer, and it seems very similar. There's obviously there's a lot of interest in films here, a lot of good film journalism, and so far I've generally, for the most part, I find the questions are very, very sophisticated and good, and it's interesting. I've enjoyed it. I mean, it's fun when you make a movie. When you make a movie like this in China, it's exciting that It's exciting that the film will be released in China exactly the same as in the United States. That's unusual.
黄先生呢，在北京来宣传您的这部电影，和你以前像。
Well, this is the story. It's based on a novel, and that's the story in the novel. So we didn't invent it. It was it was part of the original material.
Okay. 我不认为我以前对您的那个电影也看过，但是没有认为您和很多亚洲的影人或者演员，尤其是中国的演员合作过。那么，请你给我们讲讲您对于黄秋生先生的合作的印象。
Oh, sure. Well, I had seen Anthony in Infernal Affairs and I think one other film too, but we had a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have really enjoyed working with Anthony. I said in the press conference earlier I was extremely impressed by the fact that Anthony and Xiaoyu were both working in English and in Chinese, which I would find extremely difficult. And it was an honor. I mean, we had a lot of fun. I thought that we wanted to give at least one of the Chinese characters more of a voice in the film, more of the perspective of the way that the Chinese were looking at colonialism at the time and things. And we had good conversations. And even when we worked on one of those scenes, I felt like we added a lot. We were able to improvise a bit and add a lot. It was a great experience. Also, he knows all the good places to eat.
Oh, that's great.
He always does.
My assistant. Very good assistant.
Where's the location? 那个片场在哪儿？
都在黄窑千年古镇。
您对那边很了解？
不是，是
Ezhou was the other one, right? 黄窑 and Ezhou.
黄窑 yeah.
您对那边餐厅也很了解？
不是，因为我的助理真的他很会找吃
啊。